Hi, Jessica with Gold Rush Expeditions, and as you can see, I just came out of the miner's shed. Today, we're in Baker County, Oregon, about 7,300 feet at the Buckeye claim. And as you can see, there's some structures intact here. These structures date probably about to the 1980s when gold spiked and gold mining became huge again. So you've got a bunch of, they're newer construction, but they're also not as sturdy as some of your early 1900s construction. They were built for most likely temporary housing for the production of the mine, but there are a lot of them, which tells me there were a lot of people up here working. They needed a place to store their stuff, they needed a place to sleep, and this was probably an office. From what we can see, the mine looks massive, it's open, and we are excited to go see it. We're going to explore this site, and we'll show you what we see along the way. This is a really nice timbered entrance. Somebody's really put some time and effort into shoring this whole thing up. Nice little workstation in the front. And they've already worked on draining the water out of this mine. There's a drainage tube at the front and actually pours into a pond. So you've got water. Still lots of water in here, but it's running, which is a good sign. Stagnant water is not as fun. And look at this, a beautiful gate. So you can actually secure up this mine and keep other people from getting into it. So first things that I noticed about this mine, we have a lot of iron, which iron and gold run together, so that's a really good sign. Another thing, we are just outside of the town of Sumpter, which have had huge historical placer mining done down there, lots of dredging. The thing about placer mining is that the gold did not originate down in those stream beds. The gold actually originated higher up on the mountain, like in a mine like this, and with the snowfall and the rainwater, everything runs downhill into those streams. Most likely, some of that gold from Sumpter came from this Buckeye mine right here. Looks like this was probably the powder room would be my guess. The powder room's where they kept all their dynamite and their blasting caps and things like that, so that they were separate from where they were working on the mine and didn't have any accidental explosions. I'm not your bro, bro. I'm not your bro. I'm your wife. You're extremely smart and mine-educated wife. Man, this mine is so cool. Some of these have broken away, but there's also no soft rock up there. It's pretty exciting. The amount of metals and mineralization that I see in here is the best that I've seen in Oregon yet. This is incredible. And not to mention, the road up here was not too bad. What is that? That is so super shiny right there. It's like pure galena. There's gotta be some gold in that piece right there. So we've just come from the deep depths of the mine down yonder. Give you a little bit of light. From right now, I can see that we've come at least 100 feet. This thing is huge. It was a huge producer just by seeing the mine camp outside. Gold was discovered originally around here in about 1863. And I would imagine that this mine started at or around that time, but it was most recently worked in the 1980s. All I really know about this mine is that it was mined for gold. But I'm seeing a lot of signs of like lead and silver in here as well. There's definitely iron. Gold and iron are going to run together. I have a beautiful vein on top of me here. And the rock is super soft, which says it's not going to be super difficult to get it out.
The Buckeye mine is an incredibly rare find, being that the mine is in great condition and it may or may not be haunted. The Buckeye was featured on the TV series Ghost Mine, but was referred to as the Crescent Mine. There is some water flowing through the mine that can be pumped out. When surveyed, there were pumps, a generator, and a rock crusher found on the claim, as well as several buildings that could be easily used in support of mining operations. The Buckeye is a well-established site with excellent roads, great mineralization, and documented history of production.
It's a beautiful day to be out at your mine. Wouldn't you rather be mining than sitting behind your desk right now, being your own boss, making your own money, pulling gold out of the ground? I know I would. Oh wait, that's what I'm doing. I'm out here bringing you the best of the mining claims out there. We've just finished exploring this extremely cool claim, mined for gold, and gold is awesome. If you wonder what I'm standing by, this is a monument that was put up by the Overman family, dedicated to all the fallen miners. I think that's pretty cool that somebody took the time to bring this slab of rock up here that was engraved. That's gonna wrap it up for this claim. For everything that you did not see on this video, such as history and pictures, go to our website, www.goldrushexpeditions.com. Well, that's gonna wrap it up for me today. It's been a pleasure showing you this site. I'm super excited about it. For Gold Rush, I'm Jessica. We'll see you at the next site.
What do you see in there?
It's a latrine.
What's in the latrine?
Ew. A bunch of claims from Steve.